down tight. This is why, you know, why I think tall, lanky guys like us are kind of starting to take over the sport. David Taylor's of the world, Ed Roos. Okay, because they can get away with having a good, strong collar tie with moving this guy, but they still have options to attack both sides of the body. Your shorter guys, your stockier guys, when they tie up with guys like that, nice and tight with the elbow down, they don't have that space. And it kind of forces them that they have to be in tight. They don't have as many options as us lanky guys do. Does that make sense? Okay, that's why it kind of takes to have a little bit of space. I can still have a nice elbow down collar tie where I'm heavy on this guy. But look, I still have enough space where I can still attack both sides of the body here. Okay, I have more opportunities. I have more chances to score. So just kind of continue to move off this. We're going to, as you're working this move, we're continuing to work this. Okay, we're still building on this. We're still working our collar tie. Okay, we're still moving this guy. Now, just like you guys said, first line of defense is the head, right? This is why I don't like to see ankle kicks the way I see them mostly in high school. I see a lot of guys, they pull it to them, and they shoot it from way over here. What's the problem with that? What's in my way? His head, right? His head and his hands are in my way. That doesn't really make any sense. I'm shooting ankle pick, I'm bypassing the head and hands. Okay, so I want to get that foot to me, or I want to chase it down either way, but I want to put a lot of weight on that foot, and when I shoot ankle pick, I'm bypassing. Okay, his head and his hands are over to the side of me, where I'm going down to attack it. It's a lot more efficient. You're going to take a lot better guys down with this than you will with this. Okay, there's no reason this should work. I will on a crappy kid all day, but I want to be able to do it to the best guys in the world. So, collar tie wrist again. My fingers on the trigger here, right? I'm nice and close. When I start lowering my level, it's nice easy transition from wrist to the ankle. Now, some of you guys are having trouble with guys that have a good strong neck and their eyes are up. A good way to beat that is I'm just going to poke my elbow into his chest. Okay, I'm poking my elbow into his chest a little bit, and my palm's just going to rotate a little bit higher on his head. See that? It's just a quick little trick. Here, just poking that elbow in, forcing his head down a little bit more. Okay, so guy that's got a good strong neck, it's an easy way to beat it, right there. Right there. So again, controlling wrist. Now, a couple ways I'm going to show this. I don't mind the pulling to get it to me, as long as I'm not pulling it and I'm setting myself up from way over here. Okay, again, that's what I see. I see a lot of kids, they pull it and they're way over here. If I'm going to pull it, I still, every time I attack this shot, I'm on this side of his body. Okay, again, I'm bypassing his head and his hands. I'm not shooting through it. It's not going to work on the best guys. I want to be the side, bypassing the head and the hands. So, if I'm going to pull it to me, a good way to put all that weight on that foot, my last move here, I pull him, all his weight's on that foot. If I'm not to the side of his body, I'm not taking this attack. If I'm way over here, I'm not taking the attack. Sometimes I might just have to do a little side shuffle, that's all I'm doing. Okay, so if I pull him, I got that blade on the foot. As I'm going to it and attacking it, I'm just doing a little side shuffle, that's all I'm doing. Okay, here. That's all it is. See how that gets me a lot closer to the leg. I'm to the side of his head and hands. I'm not shooting across the body. Does that make sense? Okay. So if I hold him here, okay, and I'm just so used to doing it as I pull him, I keep myself to the side a little bit. I'm not in the habit of doing this. But I see a lot of guys do that. I still stay square with them. So as I pull him up here, where, you know, I'm so long and I'm so used to doing this, I still feel comfortable doing this. Some of you shorter guys that I'm pulling very hard and not getting them good enough, you still, again, just do that little side shuffle. It's not taking up a lot of time, and it's as you're going down an angle you're doing it. Here. Okay, so as I'm going down, I'm lowering my level, I'm taking his head with me. My elbow's staying down tight. Okay, so as I lower my level, it comes down no matter what, right? Here's what I see a lot of guys do. They leave it, right? I need to take it down with me. I created too much space. That is going to be too strong for me to knock over. Okay, I need to pull it down with me. As I lower my level to the attack, I'm bringing his head with me. Here. Okay. Here. It's nice and fluid. It's not jerky motion. It's not a 1, 2, 3 step process. It's nice and smooth the whole way. Now, my hand that's going to the ankle. Again, my fingers on the trigger. It's a nice release for me. This hand is just a block. It's only a block. I'm not pulling it. All his weight's on that foot, right? There should be no way I can pull it off the mat. All I'm doing is blocking it. My hand that's around the collar. This is important. I'm shucking it. I'm shucking and releasing the head. Okay? Shucking and releasing it. Right now, his head's on the side of my forearm, right? I'm throwing it. It should be very clear on which way we're throwing it. That's the way we're throwing it. If I go straight up, it doesn't do anything, right? If I go this way, it doesn't do anything. If I go down, it doesn't do anything. That's the way I'm throwing it. Okay, like a baseball bat to a ball. Throwing it and I'm releasing it going to the legs. The reason we're doing that, I see a lot of things, especially at high school, where guys follow it all the way down. That's where they get in trouble. This guy's just going to shrug me off. You seen that? Yeah. I see that all the time. This kills me. Okay, that's why we're shucking and releasing it. So as I go down to the ankle, I'm blocking, I'm shucking. Shucking, getting into the head. Covering the legs. So again, my elbow's down tight. Remember, as I'm lowering my level, the head's coming with me. We're not lowering our level without the head. I'm going to see some of you guys here. This isn't good. There's no way I can shuck this head. There's too much space. I'm not strong enough. There's no way I should go either way with that. Controlling the wrist here. Okay? So you can go ahead and pull it to you, and then I'll show you the next different setup next. But we're going to pull it to us here. I want to get all his weight on that foot. As you pull it, I want you to pull the head almost to the side here. Pulling it and trying to bring your elbow closer to your ribs here. Okay, because that keeps me in line with him versus me pulling and circling all the way over here with him. I don't want to rotate all the way with him because that puts me on the wrong side of the body. So as I pull him, I'm going to pull his head to my side a little bit. Does that make sense? Pulling to the side, that way I can bypass that head again. So as I pull him here, I'm nice and close to that leg. Again, as I lower my level, head's coming with me. If I have to take that little second, stay strong for me. If I have to take that side shuffle, if I feel like I'm too far away, it's this nice little quick side shuffle. As I'm going down to it. Shuffle.